Coach Kevin Donley with St. Francis getting ready for the season opener, and guys just chomping at the bit to get back on the field.
I think so. I really like the energy that this team has. We're still pretty young, but you know, we've been practicing real well. We've gotten a lot better the last couple days here. Had a good camp, and then I really thought yesterday, particularly in the weather. You know, there's always, oh, we have to go out today. Kids were excited, didn't say a word, went out and had another great day. So I could tell, the game week, they are chomping at the bit. I think we're all anxious to see just where we are. I think, you know, we're going to get a pretty good test.
And I just talked to Kobe, and he said that this is probably the best team that he's played on in his 4 years at St. Francis. Are you surprised at all at that statement, or is there truth to it?
Well, Kobe's been here 4 years, and he's been on some good teams, and he's been a big part of them. I think this team has got some ability. I mean, we recognize where, you know, there are some vulnerable areas, but why we play so hard, sometimes you can make up for youthful error when you play fast and play hard. We don't have experience at quarterback, but we sure have got some candidates that can make things happen. Excited to see Bayerwalder in action. You know, he's a Division I transfer, broke his hand early a year ago, never took a snap. But Bozier has done well. Had an injury coming into camp, but I think he's recovering. Miller has been out with a shoulder separation. You know, he's an athlete, makes things happen. And redshirt freshman by Wes Hunsaker, our leading pitcher in our baseball team, has really come on as well. I thought he'd be another year, but you know, we've got some kids that are capable. Got a support cast that has speed and runs well. And I think we're pretty good up front in the line of scrimmage with the offensive line. You know, on the other side of the ball, just speed. Kids run well, fly to the ball real well. I think our coaches have done an excellent job defensively and getting them ready to play. You know, we're all kind of antsy, waiting to see what happens on Saturday. I think we'll play hard. Again, I'm just not sure of the competition. Gosh, we went and watched the Ambrose last week. We got a lot of guys back from a year ago. 2 guys that started against us on defense are back, and the rest of them are transfers, new people. They got a lot of guys back. So where'd they get these guys? I don't know. I know they have a Division I running back transfer from Southern Illinois. He's a good one. It'll be a challenge.
Yeah, it's like kind of getting thrown into the fire, I guess, according to the rankings. You know, they're one of the best in the country. So is that the way you guys prefer it, just getting thrown right into the fire off the bat?
Well, I'd kind of like to get warmed up first, but we don't have a lot of choice. We'll be ready to go.
And you mentioned some of the injuries there. What's the health of the team like right now entering the opener?
Well, we have some bumps and bruises yet. You know, concerned about Aaron Knight. You know, he's had a hamstring pull. We've got to be careful. Can't play him too many, and just hope we get him good and stretched out. You know, the muscle pulls are just, once you get them, they're suspect to return, you know. Overall, I think we're, maybe 90%. We just got some of the speed a little dinged up. Got to get them well fast.
I think last year, obviously, you guys definitely proved some doubters wrong with that 10-2 season. What do you think the theme is going to be for 2011?
Well, I think we want to reestablish ourselves as the leader in this conference. Win the conference. We haven't done that in a couple of years. St. X is good. You know, our first 2 opponents, Ambrose and McKendree, are playoff caliber teams. McKendree on their way to Division II, which means they're out recruiting a little more scholarship aid. You know, then St. X here 1st of October, and then you go right on down that schedule. I mean, you know, Walsh, Marion, Malone. I mean, there's some good football teams. We'll know 6 weeks into this just where we stand. I mean, it's really tough to play your best every week, but we're at a point where we almost have to, the way the schedule stacks up. We can't get warmed up in the bullpen, man. We've got to go out right now and get after it.
Is it about sending a message maybe a little bit here in this first week?
I think right now it's the only message right now, I think, is to ourselves. We want to go out, and I think our kids are really confident. So are our coaches. We believe in our kids. We're looking for some reinforcement to see how good we are.